would be the reason. They're not sick because they didn't take some pharmaceutical drug this morning, or did not take some herbal concoction, or did not have some chiropractic adjustment, even though they may need those. They're sick because they ignored their cells that they're made of. That's why the person would be sick. Did not give the cells what they need, so the cell will reward them with good health. Health comes from our cells, no place else. So welcome you to a new episode of Optimal Health on AM 360. We thank you for joining us today. Your time and attention is very, very important to us. We're not going to waste any of your time nor attention. And we thank you once again for spending your time with us to learn where health comes from and what we have to do to help ourselves to self-correct, self-regulate, self-cleanse, recalibrate, and self-perpetuate. It is we who must provide cleaner blood with more oxygen for all of those things to happen. The first rule of health, brother and sister, is that we are responsible for this body that we have. We are the responsible party. We have to learn what we have to do to take care of the needs of ourselves. Our parent didn't know. They didn't teach us. And their parent didn't know, so they didn't teach them. Now we are here in charge. So we must learn. If we want to have our health intact without a disease, we're not supposed to have a disease, brother and sister. The Almighty created us perfect, perfect symmetry, with balance, homeostasis. And this is how he created the universe, with order, with harmony, with peace, tranquility. Why not the human being? Because we violating too many rules. No one ever even shared the rules of health with us. Now we have a school called the American School of Symptometry, not-for-profit, teaching people like myself and others who are interested in learning how to reverse their diseases and not to have one, to become disease-free, free of diseases. And this is what our effort is today, to help people become free of disease so they're going to reach that milestone of being a human being, producing neurons by the billion and all 12 neurotransmitters. This is what it takes to be human, brother and sister. This is what it takes. We have to remove blood impurities daily because of how we are exposed to everything. Planet Earth is our home, and it's very toxic, predatory, and adversary. And no one has taught us how to navigate planet Earth without catching a disease. Now we have a school that's teaching people like myself and others to do just that. We're not supposed to have a disease. The Almighty created normalcy. Normalcy is health. Abnormalcy is disease. Just the opposite. See, we live in the land of the opposite. That's what physics is all about. Where every action there's an opposite and equal reaction. The third law of classical physics. That's what it says. So we have opposition. We have to overcome the opposition every day. And the first law is overcoming inertia. To produce motion, everything must move. And everything under our skin, brother and sister, must move at the speed of light, or health would be denied. Health would be denied. Then we must move with speed. If there's debris, concretion, calcification, toxic metal, radioactive isotope in our blood, it's going to slow it down. We already know. And many cells will not receive nutrients and resources to keep us healthy. This is how it works, brothers and sisters. True science is verifiable and unchallengeable. You can't challenge this science. You don't have to believe it, but it's unchallengeable. Bogus science is not. And this is the difference. Symptomatic science refuses to follow the medical science in its wrong-headedness, making it different from medical science. Its focus is on the needs of cell and blood. Our health goes through nothing else but cells and blood, brother and sister. Everything else is secondary. We must take care of ourselves. We must remove blood impurity every day. because what we expose ourselves to on planet Earth. Planet Earth, we must remember, is very toxic, predatory, and adversary. And we're tested almost every moment of our existence. We're being tested. So human life comes through cells, blood, which transport forces. Our body operate through force and energy. This is where physics comes in. We must have a basic knowledge of classical physics, atomic physics, nuclear physics, quantum physics, the study of the unseen, because that's what a human being is, the intersection between the seen and the unseen, working together as one biological unit. So now we have the science, brother and sister, and we're sharing this science here on Optimal Health every Monday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we thank you for joining us. I see we have our guests, so we have a couple of topics we'll be discussing today, and one of them would be why always tired. There are people who are always tired, exhausted. We're going to explain what's happening to the person. And the other topic we'll be discussing is digestive issue. Who's not having or have had digestive issues? Constipation, gasiness, bloatiness, all these various conditions, because they're not producing enzyme to thoroughly digest the food that they're eating. And the body is not functioning properly. If we don't break down our food, turn them into ions or nutrients, they won't be able to penetrate the cells. Molecule cannot enter the cell because they are so tiny. So the food that we eat must be broken down, digested, turned back into atoms called ions or nutrients. It takes enzyme to do that. And take a digestive system that has been recalibrated and that has been ionized to remove garbage, sludge, entanglement, all these things that no one has shared with us. In our digestive system, they have nerves, nerve ending. They have debris, blockages, sludge, entanglement. It is your responsibility to remove them. So those cells can produce the 20 enzymes for thoroughly digesting all of our food. So the cell will have the nutrients and resources it needs to produce energy. Brother and sister, we are energy dependent. We must produce energy around the clock. Now you're going to find out why the person is always tired. So we have our first guest with us, Ms. Rita Teller. She's going to be talking about why the person is always tired. Ms. Rita.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Yes, I'm going to share with you why you're always tired. Are you taking pills in order to go to bed and you still get up tired? Well, we have some solution for you. Like symptometry, we always go to the deeper source. We go beneath why you're going through that process. So I'm here to share that with you. So stay tuned. More coming your way.
Thank you so very much for joining us today, Mrs. Rita. We certainly appreciate your expertise. She's a certified symptometry health coach, certified, which is very important. Certified symptometry health coach, and also in the doctorate program at the American School of Symptometry. All about cells, how to take care of the needs of our cells, cellular health. If the cells are healthy, you will be healthy, we will be healthy, I will be healthy, because we're made of cells. If the cells are congested and sick and compromised, you're going to be sick. That's the relationship. That's the connection. So we learn to take care of our cells, remove blood impurities, so there will be forces and speed, carrying resources everywhere where they are needed. Then we won't have any reason to be sick. Mm-hmm. Our cell will produce normalcy, which is automatic if you take care of the needs of the cell. You don't even have to think about it. But it's from day to day, moment to moment, hour by hour sometimes, because we don't know where we're going to end up. what we're going to be exposed to? We don't know. So we have to know how to get our health back once it's compromised. Within 24 to 48 hours, get it back. Take great knowledge to be able to do that. And that's what we're offering today here on AM 360 called Optimal Health, our program. So we're going to take a short break, brothers and sisters, and we're going to share some information about this. The American School of Symptometry, how to get involved, as well as how it was created, invented, symptometric science and symptometry. Give us a moment, we'll be right back. Thank you.
People get sick all the time. However, even after years of research, physicians don't have the faintest clue why most sick people find themselves in the predicament they do. Will they just accept the same treatment without truly getting to the bottom of what is happening to them? Not anymore. Symptometry draws attention to your cells, the building block of your being, allowing you to understand what needs to be done and paving the way for self-correction. Developed by Dr. Maxwell Nardi, symptometry is not medicine or even its alternative. It is a study designed to fill in the void left behind by the most common scientific fields. Symptometric science has proven time and again over 31 years that chaotic eating and living are not in the best interest of the cells. It's about time we change that. To understand symptometry, dive into a whole new world of cell-based knowledge and profoundly appreciate human cells' work. Get your copy of Symptometry and Symptometric Science at a Glance by Dr. Maxwell Nardi now.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. You're with Abdul Shaheed and our guest, Ms. Rita Taylor. She's here. And I also see our second guest, Ms. Yvette Dean, that's going to be sharing with us about the digestive issues that most people have. So many of us have digestive issues. We're going to be talking about them today. And the origin of them. Every disease has a source. Something caused it. Something produced it. It's not just about the symptom, but that's what your doctor from the pharmacist, that's what they treat. They treat symptoms. That's what allopathic medicine is all about. They treat symptoms. They don't go to the source of the disease, nor do they educate you. Now you have symptometry. And you have certified symptometry health coach on this program to share basic scientific information that we all should know. So, Ms. Rita, we're going to pass the mic to you. Thank you for joining us today here on Optimal Health on AM 360.
Brother Zaid, assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I hope all of
Assalam.
you are well, and looking forward to be discussing why you are always tired. You know, one thing that I've learned is that we as humans, we don't try to do the right thing. We stay up late, we eat the wrong food, we eat the wrong, drinks and all this stuff, and we expect everything to be normal. Well, I have news for you. Once you are chaotic eating and not sleeping the way you're supposed to be sleeping, you're going to have some issues. And I'm going to be sharing with you what you need to do to avoid these things. First of all, you need to take care of yourselves. You know, we are made over 76 trillion cells in our bodies. And if you do not take care of them, you're going to not be healthy. And every disease has a source. And people that say, "Oh, I can sleep," or I sleep 2 hours, and then I get up and read and I go back. What is going on? What have you been doing to your body for the past 30 years? What have you been eating? What kind of food have you been digesting? That is what is important, because you are what you eat. That adage is correct. If you eat the wrong food, your body is going to react and you're going to have some diseases and anomalies. So I'm going to share with you what you need to do and what symptometry solutions we have that you can use to help yourself. Again, everything is food. There are two sides of food. You have the one that will nourish you, and you have a lot that will not. The preservatives, the milk, and all that stuff, the yogurt that we eat that we think is great for us, but it's not. So I'm here to share with you why what we need to do. Okay. So a lot of people do not really sleep well. Okay, they don't have a good night's sleep. I mean, I can see that you're traumatic about a death of the family and you're not sleeping well, but even after a couple of days, you should get back to normal. But I've known some people who sleep for 2 hours and they get up and they read a book for 3 hours or 4 hours and they, go back to sleep. They say, "Oh, I can't go to sleep." What have you been doing? And that's what we'd like to share with you. Okay. As a matter of fact, a lot of people are drinking energy drink. When you go to the grocery store, do you see all the energy drink that's out there? It's supposed to give you energy, but it doesn't. It's just calories and sugar, and that is not good for your cells. So, our brain need energy to focus. Our brain need energy to concentrate. Our brain need energy to understand, differentiate, and yes, intellectualize. Our brain need everything. But if you to produce ideas and sleep. Why do people take sleeping pills? Because they cannot sleep at night. Why? They need to know that they need sleep energy is required for sleep. Melatonin is never released unless sleep energy is released. Therefore, a person who can produce enough sleep energy will become a partial insomniac. What is insomniac? Insomniac is a person who cannot sleep. They can't get their 5 to 6 hours sleep that is normally required. Our body need at least a minimum of 6 hours of sleep. But if you're getting 2 or 3, you're not even close. And that's what we need to share with you. Okay. Sleep energy also release a melatonin, serotonin, and acetylcholine. Okay. They release these three energies. Okay. Melatonin, serotonin, and acetylcholine. What is acetylcholine? Let me explain to you. Acetylcholine wakes a person up after several hours of sleep. Melatonin also plunges a person deep into a subconscious state, while serotonin relaxes the muscles and sends the kidney into overdrive, filtering blood and sending urine into the bladder. Let me tell you something. When I get to bed every day, I do not have any problem sleeping. I just crash and I have a deep sleep within, I don't even get up. Okay. And when it's time for me to wake up, I do not wake up. I don't have an alarm. My body just wake up because it means I've gotten my 6 hours sleep and I get up and I'm refreshed. And I don't take any pill because I don't need it. And all because I am taking care of myself. All because I'm eating the food that I'm supposed to eat. I'm cooking the food the way it's supposed to be cooked. Okay. One thing. How do you cook your food? How do you prepare your food? It is so critical for us to do that. If you're not preparing your food, uh, the right way, like, you get your fruits and vegetables, and you come in and you just bite into it and do what, and just eat everything. How do you know that the fruit that you're eating is good for you? You don't know that. But everybody's eating fruits and vegetables, so you're going to eat that. Even if you're going to do it, how do you prepare that? Do you put it in saline solution and make sure that uh, the fruit, the microbes on them are taken care of? If you're not doing that, you are causing some problem for yourself. And so that is something you need to know, and that's what symptometry will help you understand. Okay. The other thing is, why are we taking sleeping tablets and herbs? Why are you taking sleeping tablet? Does it do anything for you? I mean, it never released serotonin. it fills a person during the week out with anxiety and irritable. I mean, and driving panic. Okay, it doesn't do you any good. So why don't you get to the source of why you are not producing all these serotonin, melatonin, and acetylcholine? You need to get to the source, and that's where symptometry comes in. Will be able to help you produce that. And that way you don't need this man-made um, pills that people take every day. And it costs a lot of money. People are investing so much into their sleeping aid that sometimes it's laughable. But again, that's what we're here to help you with that. Okay? Uh, you know, why do you buy the pill when your pineal gland produces it? Our pineal gland produces all these things. All we might need to do, we have a problem with that pineal gland. We need to ionize it. We need to ionize the pineal gland, ensure that enough oxygen and filtration force, power, and strength are in the capillary blood. Okay? The pineal gland will receive the capillary blood and produce melatonin, ending insomnia. Okay, ending insomnia. Your pineal gland is messed up, brothers and sisters. You need to ionize what is happening with a sludge on the pineal gland. All the things that have been, blocking the oxygen to get through the pineal gland. You need to know that. You need to know that the sleeping pill that you're taking, it is just a symptom treatment. It would help you for one day, and then next day you can't even go to sleep. But you keep on taking that thing over and over again, and what it does is that it produces a kill, and that a kill is not good for your body. And so come to the source, and the source is that you need to ionize your pineal gland. And symptometry do have the remedy to help you to do that. Again, if you are not investing in your health and you think that you can buy these pills and it will do okay, then you will continue to get the same result every day. You will continue to buy the pills every day because the root cause of the problem, the pineal gland, need to be ionized. You have issues with that. And that is what your doctor won't tell you. And that's why, sometimes people don't even talk to the doctor. They figure that, oh, I can go to sleep, so let me go to the vitamin store and buy, sleep aid. And then they go in and buy their sleep aid. And you know what happened? They say, oh, somebody did this to me. Something happened to them. And they look at themselves and say, well, somebody did this thing to me. What did somebody do to you? You did it to yourself. You've been poisoning yourself from day one because you're not cooking your food well. You are eating the wrong food. And then you blame the doctor. Poor doctor. I mean, I don't like the doctor, but I don't blame them for my problems. How many water are you drinking? I mean, what kind of soda have you been drinking? Huh? What kind of water have you been drinking? Do you invest in your water to drink quality water instead of the alkaline water that you pay for, but it's not good for you? Okay, invest in quality water, and that will help you. Again, to get the energy, you need to invest in your health because health is an individual journey. Individual journey. And as my brother said, it is an hour by hour. You can be healthy at 2 o'clock, and at 4 p.m., you are convulsing on the floor because you have a stomach ache, or you can, something's happening, something you've been eating, been happening to you, and you don't know that. And let me get you a story. I mean, I'm not digressing, but when I was a teenager. I loved chocolate. I didn't know that chocolate that I did was causing me to have irregular period, cramps, couldn't get up. When I had a period, I'm crying, I'm screaming, I'm yelling at everybody. My parents couldn't stand me because they said I scream a lot. Who did that to me? I did that to myself for years until I came to St. Thomas in my grown-up time. Even when I have my kids, they say, oh, it will go away. No, because I was still eating that chocolate that had threw bromine in it. It had poison in it. It had poison, and also it had phosphoprotein that are hydrolyzing the serine, the three amino acid in our bodies. I didn't know that, but I blame my doctor. I blame my mother. I blame my dad. Why are you not taking care of me? Why is my period not coming in? Why do I need to get a shot? Why do I need to do all that? Until I came to psychometry, I thought somebody was doing that to me. I was poisoning myself. And that's what you, every one of us, until you understand that you are poisoning your body, you will always blame somebody else. You know, you had a glaucoma, you blame somebody else. It is you. You have to take care of it. You did something that caused your eyesight to get there. And unless you understand that concept that you are responsible for your problem, you are responsible for the anomalies in your body, you are going to have issues. And once you accept that fact that I am responsible, then you'll be able to find the solution. And then when you come in for the solution, you're not going to fight it because you know that you've been through many roads and it didn't take care of you. So yes, you are responsible. So that's why I want to share my personal story because I suffered for years until I came to sensometry when I mean, they ionize everything else. And now when I see chocolate, I don't even go near it. I don't even care for it. It doesn't taste any good to me because I knew what it did to my body. So yes, we're doing things to our body. You have cancer, you caused it. Nobody else. You did. And your symptometry will explain to you, if you enroll, will explain to you why you caused that and why you need to take care of that. You, not anybody else. Okay, so I talked about that. So we are, you know, why do we need to take a nap and a sound sleep? A person who has more energy after a good night or sound sleep. Why? Okay, we are energy dependent beings. Each muscle cell has between 1,000 to 3,000 mitochondria, depending on its role as smooth skeletal or cardiac cell. Okay, our head comprises of skeletal muscles with each of the chewing, neck, facial, and scalp muscle containing between 1,000 to 3,000 mitochondria, relying on the three pathways: glycolysis, electron transport chain, and the Krebs cycle to produce the following six energy type: focus, attention, listening and concentration energy; alert energy; planning, decision making, organizing, and strategies energy; comprehension energy; understanding energy; and sleep energy. Did you hear that? We have types of energy that we need to focus on. Okay? What is sleep energy? It recalibrates the entire person and prepare them for another 16 hours of work with only 30 minutes to an hour of routine break. If you have a good sleep energy, you'll be able to work 16 hours if that's what you need to do, or 8 hours, 10 hours. You'll be able to work through the 16 hours with no problem. Unfortunately, one large intestine must contribute to the constant production of mitochondrial energy throughout our body. Why? It is the only organ where phenol is produced. What is phenol? Phenol is PHENOL. What is phenol? Okay? Phenol is a bacteria produced antimicrobial substance. It also assists benzoic acid in maintaining the pH balance. Okay? What produces phenol? Our colon bacteria produce phenol by converting the DNA amino acid tyrosine. Why damage or eliminate tyrosine by eating the source of phosphoprotein? And let me tell you something. These are the things that I was eating before I came to symptometry. Yogurt. Oh my gosh, I love yogurt. Okay? Milk after 4. I didn't care for milk, so I was fine there. Okay, ice cream. Oh my God! During the summer, I get my pint of ice cream, and I'll be eating them like crazy. They all have phosphoprotein that is destroying, hydrolyzing my tyrosine threonine. It was doing that, and I wasn't even aware of it. Chocolate. I told you about cheese. I was okay. I wasn't a cheesy person, but chocolate, I bought every brand, the dark chocolate, all the chocolate in the world. I had them at home. That is what they gave me for my birthday. It's all I want is chocolate. I ate chocolate and I paid a price. Now I know that I caused my problem. That's the reason I wasn't having a regular period. That was the reason I have to get injection in order for my thing to come. But I did not know that. I thought somebody was doing that to me. And so, brothers and sisters, we we cause our own problems. And unless you take care of that, unless you decided to make sure that you're going to ionize a lot of the things in our bodies, then we're gonna have some problems. So these things, yogurt, milk after 4, ice cream, cheese, chocolate, and eggs. How many of you eat eggs? A lot of us. I used to until I came to Centometry about 9 years ago. Not anymore. Why? Why? It eliminated the colon bacteria that produce phenol. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are eating the right food, and these food that we all love also are detrimental to our health. And I know it's not easy to switch, it's not easy to stop, but where there's a will, there's a way. If you want to be healthy, it is up to you. If it's to be, it is up to you. Okay, so and why? And why eliminate the colon bacteria that produce phenol by taking antibiotics? Antibiotics is not good. It's not good at all. It will eliminate the colon bacteria that you need. Okay, so if you're on it, symptometry will help you. Um, make sure you're not taking them because it's not good for your cells and your system. Okay, so the phenol is a first class antibiotic that kills every cancer causing bacterium, virus, and disease causing microbe in our body. Okay, it is a first class antibiotic that kills every cancer causing bacteria, virus, and disease causing microbe in our body. Okay, you remember Alexander Fleming, who discovered penicillin, knew nothing about phenol and did all the bacteriologies that followed. Phenol, an electro-rich water, not vitamin C or folic acid and zinc, give us a robust immune system and give us different kind of energy, making us strong. Again, the electrolyte rich water, you need to invest in that. It make a difference. Drink them and you see a difference in your body. Okay? You don't need antibiotic in your body. Okay? Um, God created us, prepared us for life in this toxic planet, but He also had a microbe infested planet. It is not the bacteriologists or the virologists or anatomists and allopathic personnel who because of their ignorance of our created purpose, formulated antibiotics and encouraged eating phosphoprotein. Phosphoprotein is the cause of so many diseases because it's part of our diet. Who is not eating yogurt? Who's not drinking milk? Who's not drinking ice? Who's not eating ice cream during the summer? How many pints have been gobbled down already? Chocolate. I was a candidate for years and years. Okay, eggs. Eggs. Eggs is one of the product that we need to be careful about eggs. But these are the kind of things. These are phosphoprotein, and these phosphoproteins are not helping us out. Is really eliminating the antibody that killed the cancer-causing bacterium. But we don't know that. We continue to eat these food and we continue to get sick. Okay, so we need to make sure that every sick person lacks energy. Every sick person lacks energy. Why? Because their phenol level is down. Why is their phenol level down? Because you are eating the food I talked to you about. The eliminate tyrosine, by eating the following food: the yogurt, the milk after four, the ice cream, the cheese, and the chocolate and the eggs. We're eating them on a daily basis. And that makes our phenol level down. And you need phenol, okay, in your body to kill every anti-causing bacterium and viruses. So you need phenol. You cannot eliminate it. And if you eliminate it, it's because you are eating these food that I've talked about. Again, every sick person lacks energy. The level of phenol is down. So what are you going to do about that? The phenol is down. You need to bring it back up. And symptometry. Again, symptometry do have the phenol particulate, and that will help you and all the viruses like septicemia, viremia, toxemia, prolonging life. It also destroys every microbe on contact, and the Creator makes some of our own colon bacteria produce it. Okay? Our Creator loved us so much that He gave us everything to prolong our life on this toxic planet. It is the bacteriologists and the people who know nothing about the purpose of our God who keep messing us up. So, take the phenol particulate, and you not just have enough energy to accomplish many tasks during the day, but enough antimicrobial to kill every pathogen, every virus that wants to kill you, and enough melatonin and sound sleep night after night. Okay, so what about chemotherapy and radiation? People who undergo chemotherapy and radiation complain of severe exhaustion, weakness, and dehydration. What happened? What happened if you undergo that? What happened to your phenol? You have nothing left. Your phenol level is down. And how do you bring it up? Symptometry do have a particulate. We have the phenol particulate. And if you take it and change your dietary lifestyle, you'll be able to get the energy you need without depending on the night aid, the sleep aid, and everything else. So, in conclusion, this is what I'm saying: you are what you eat, and what you eat determine your energy level. And if you continue to eat these food that I've been talking about, that kill, source of phosphoprotein, again, I'm going to say it again because this is the food on everyone's plate all the time: yogurt, milk after the age 4, ice cream, cheese, chocolate, and eggs. It eliminates phenol, phenol. It's the first class antibiotic that kills cancer causing bacterium, viruses, and disease causing microbe in our body. So why do you want your phenol down? It's all because the food that goes into your body. The phosphoproteins are our enemies. And again, symptometry, the American School of Symptometry, will help you get to the bottom by giving you the particulate. You also need to change your lifestyle, your dietary lifestyle, about what you're eating, how you're cooking your food, what kind of drinks you are eating, not the energy drink, which is nothing but sugar. Okay, but what you do to be healthy, investing in the right amount, the right water, the electrolyte water that gives you more energy than you ever dream about because you're not drinking enough water. And if you do that, and you take the phenol, particularly by symptometry that we have, it will prolong your life. It will also destroy every microbe on contact and create, and and everything that you love, you'll be able to get it. But first of all, you have to know that you are the cause of the disease. You are eating the foods. Nobody put a gun to your head and say, eat ice cream. Nobody put a gun to my head and say, Rita, you need to go eat chocolate. Nobody put a gun to my head and say, Rita, go eat ice cream. Nobody did. I did it myself. So when you do things to yourself, you're poisoning yourself. And that's what I'm trying to say. Don't poison yourself, because if you poison yourself, there's a price to be paid for poisoning yourself. And that phenol level that I'm talking about, you need to replenish it. And by coming to American School of Symptometry, it will help you with the particulate so that you don't need to depend on the sleep aid. Brother Saheed, that's the story on why we are tired, because our phenol level is down. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, like I said, Ms. Rita, that was excellent. We're going to take a short break and see if our participant here today have any question for you. That was amazing. Phenol, our own producing antibiotic, and help us to maintain our energy level. Who knew this? Absolutely amazing. And we take antibiotics, and it destroys the bacteria in our colon that produce everything for us. They produce vitamins and minerals, trace minerals, amino acids. They produce all of these things for us, right in our own colon. And we go to the health food store and buy these things. When our own colon bacteria will produce all of them for us. The Almighty did not leave anything out. We had the best anti-bacteria, fungus, and protozoa, all these things to fight us. They're trying to kill us. We produce the best antibiotic in the universe, our own colon bacteria. And we go to the doctor and we ask for an antibiotic. They're human beings. The Almighty equipped us with everything. But no one is teaching and educating us. But one place. He created us perfect, Mrs. Rita. The Almighty created us perfect. And we question, why is the human being flawed? So the answer is right in front of our face. We're making too many mistakes, brothers and sisters. And this is what the life is about, correcting our mistakes, not keep repeating the mistakes of the past, our parent mistakes and their parent mistakes. Now we have knowledge, information all around us. Let's take advantage of it. Start with our health first. Can't do anything without our health. So, brothers and sisters, we're going to take a short break. So please do not go anywhere at all. Take a moment to call someone you love, you appreciate, you owe a favor to, and share the link with them so they can come and join us. Or call them on your phone and do a conference call with them so they can listen in too as well. We have a lot more information to share. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Because it appears to be new. Unfortunately, new does not mean untested. Symptometry has been around for 32 years, since 1991. During these 32 years, I had to conduct several experiments. I had to test the precepts and the concepts of symptometry and symptometric science. After 32 years of testing, the results are in. The results are excellent. This is why you are hearing about symptometry and symptometric science now. I invented symptometry and symptometric science for a reason. What is this reason? The reason is medical science, nutrition, Chinese traditional medicine, acupuncture, chiropractic, Ayurveda, and herbalism created a gaping hole, a large and deep vacuum, bottomless vacuum that had to be filled. This is why I created symptometry and symptometric science. We are not here just to fool around. We are here to fill a deep vacuum. How did they create this vacuum? How? I will tell you why. They created this vacuum by focusing on the word disease. Disease. Disease comes from the Greek word pathos. P-A-T-H-O-S, pathos. Pathos give us pathology. And pathology tells you nothing about how a disease started. Pathology tells you absolutely nothing about how a symptom started. This is what is wrong with pathology. Pathology is good to study cadavers, it's good to practice surgery and know where the organs are located. That is what pathology is all about. And if you want to study health, you must know the difference between pathology and health.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Host Abdul Shaheed, your host here on Optimal Health on AM 360. And we have our guest, Mrs. Rita Taylor, and she will talk about why people do not have energy. So if anyone have a question for her before she has to leave, now's the time. You can unmute yourself and ask a question about
yes. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. This is
Assalamu alaikum.
Go right
You
ahead.
have the pleasure of speaking with.
Yes, yeah, yes. I appreciate that. I appreciate that because I've been through all that what you that you've been through and pineal gland, the pineal gland. I remember that as start of studying glands and everything. I never knew what glands do. I never knew what glands did.
Exactly.
But understanding a little bit as I'm learning more and more. But one thing, I am guilty of energy drinks and sleeping pills.
Wow. You have a problem. You have a good coach.
No,
you need to be
I'm
telling
serious.
so that you can get the phenol particulate.
No, right. I'm learning.
Your phenol the phenol gland need to be ionized. It needs to be ionized, and you cannot. Those drinks are not going to do anything for you. You're just wasting your money. Get to the source. Get to the source, and you will not have to pay for those energy drinks anymore.
Right.
Get to this. Invest in
I don't
that.
like them. They do give you a little energy, but it's short term.
It's short term.
It's very short term. However, the sleeping pills, I started almost getting scared of them because they would I would go to sleep and have a good sleep, but I didn't want to be going to sleep every night with a pill. And I know that,
Exactly.
as I learned, and coming to these broadcasts, that I'm not developing melatonin. Like I said, I know it's something wrong because I'm becoming
Wrong.
too dependent on these doggone pills. You know what I mean?
And no,
Yes.
and before I let you go, I'd like to commend you yesterday in the class. You were awesome. You were able to answer questions, brother. So he put you on the spot, but you were really
Yeah, he
growing and
did.
able to
He
share your
did. He
You did
experience.
an
did.
excellent
Wonderful.
job, Miss
You
Rita.
were good
Yeah.
yesterday.
You did an
Yeah. Yes.
excellent job.
More kudos to you. More
Thank you.
kudos.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Alhamdulillah. Praise you. Praise God. I just
I know.
wanted.
I mean,
I
I'm
just.
proud of you. I'm proud of you. I wanted to do a shout out to you today because I
Yeah.
said,
Yes, I
this
want to
is
be
this is
studious.
my guy. This is
Really
a
what.
guy who's investing in his health and he's
Yeah, I
growing.
want to be very studious about the science because it has a lot of merits. It makes me think about things when I used to go to science, it sounds right. So I got to investigate.
Investigate
Yes.
that your phenol level is down, and
Yeah.
Brother Saheed will help you ionize, your pineal gland if you need to be ionized, and also get the particulate for that, and that way you don't have to invest in sleeping pills every night.
No, I don't do that anymore. I don't do the sleeping pills no more because
Okay.
years
But
ago.
you still have the problem that have not been solved. So you
Right,
need to
exactly,
solve it, and
exactly,
that way
exactly.
it doesn't come back again.
In fact, I wake up very early. Like today, I woke up early. I woke up at 5 o'clock. I still didn't get no rest, a nap, nothing. And I know I said, "Damn, I'm not getting enough sleep." So I know that something is a little off. Something is
Oh,
off.
so how many hours of sleep are you getting every night?
It varies. It varies. Sometimes I get 2, 3 hours. Sometimes I
Oh
get
no,
5.
no, no,
Sometimes I
no,
get
no, no, no. You
more.
need more than that.
I'm not getting
You
enough.
need to
I'm not getting
produce
enough.
neurons. You need to
Yeah,
produce. If you
yeah,
don't have energy sleep, you're not producing the neurons your body needs to make decisions. Huh?
yeah.
You need to do that.
No, I
Ideas.
know, I know, I know. I'm learning. Like I said, that's why I'm in the science. It's working.
Well, I'm proud of you that
It's
you
working.
are
Thank you,
taking the
thank you.
class
Yeah, they used
again,
to, and they,
second time, and this is great. You're going to learn more and then do more. But talk to Brother Saheed about this thing you have because your pineal gland is really is busted. It needs to be ionized and it needs to be cleansed so that you be able to get to the bottom of it and get and the particulates you need. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, yes. I just wanted to ask you, how do you spell that word phenol? Because, like I said,
Let me. Do you have a pen? You
yeah,
have a pen?
I'm ready. I'm definitely ready.
Okay, it's P as in Paul,
Uh huh.
H as in Harriet, E as in Elizabeth,
Uh huh.
N as in Nancy,
Uh huh.
O as in Ox, and L as in Larry.
Okay. All right.
It's
And
Pino.
and one thing, one of my, they used to say that dark chocolate was good for you.
Well, no, no, no,
No,
brother.
I
I bet
know.
no, brother. I will fight you all the way because I used to think that way. I
I heard
ate
that.
it every night, and
Yeah.
it had poison. It
No,
has it has poison, brother. Poison.
no, and I also know it slows down because the blood supposed to go through through the body.
Exactly. I mean,
Right. I
it's
know the chocolate slows
phosphoprotein.
it down.
It's destroying three of your amino acid. You need 20 and you're destroying three of them. You're not going to be healthy.
Right,
So
right.
chocolate, try,
No,
again.
I mean I can let it go. I can let it go. Reese's Pieces was my favorite, and also Kit Kat.
That is okay.
And,
Well,
you
I
know,
know that it takes time.
yeah, and
Like me, it
it's
took
still
time for me to get up completely. I
yeah.
mean, with symptometry, I was able to, ionize it and everything. Now chocolate, I don't, when I see it, I don't even know how to spell it anymore.
Yeah, it's still
Because I've got to the bottom of it, and you need to do that because that dark chocolate is a gimmick. It's a
yeah.
gimmick.
No. You're right because it's still a sweet that I crave because they put it on TV. They put it at late night. They put all that chocolate. I be like, oh my
On
goodness.
on, on the
You ever see those
ads, huh?
commercials?
The chocolate at night, huh?
Yeah, they be getting. I be like, oh, I be
Oh,
wanting,
brother. Oh, brother. I know, but
and
you know what?
I know
I
subliminal. I know subliminal. I know they getting me with that subliminal.
No, I feel your pain because I was there. I mean, I have been through what you've been through. And
Hmm.
as I said, I was my mother was a problem, my father was a problem, my
Uh-huh.
daughter was a problem because I was suffering and I didn't
Uh-huh.
see anything because I thought they were causing it, but I was causing it myself.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
see, that's what we don't see, brother.
Yeah,
We don't see that we are poisoning our blood.
I know. I
And
know.
we
I
need
mean,
to
I'm
stop poisoning our
understanding.
blood
I'm
and
understanding.
stop blaming the doctors. The doctors didn't put a gun to your head to eat dark chocolate.
No,
They didn't put a
no,
gun to my head and say, you need to eat ice cream every summer. Put
no,
it
no,
in your mouth. I
no,
did
no.
it. So once you realize that, that's one thing I tell people.
Uh,
Once you realize that you are the cause of your problem,
hmm.
then it's easier for you to find the solution.
Yes, yes.
Once you know that you are causing it and you need to find a solution to make sure that
Hmm.
you don't have to eat that anymore, slowly,
Right,
slowly you will wean yourself out.
right.
I'm proud of you. I'm just so proud of
Yeah,
you of the way you're
appreciate that.
studying and getting the information. That
Hmm.
is so cool. And but try to wean yourself out and have Brother Saheed help you with some of the
Yeah,
particulates and stuff. Okay.
yeah. I'm here to work with it. Yeah, I
Yeah, work with
appreciate.
him and get that done because it will go away. I
Yeah,
promise you
yeah.
that because
Well,
mine has gone away.
yes,
Yours can go away.
I just want to say I appreciate your experiences, that you just explained, and then I appreciate your message, and I think I'm grateful to hear that hear you every week, and I from your experiences because it's basic just like human beings that we go
We're
through things.
humans. I mean,
Yeah, we're
who is
humans,
perfect? No, I didn't.
and
And I'm still
I
not
want to get this
perfect.
right. I want to get this right because
Yeah, get it right. And then you don't need to see the doctor unless you're going there for your blood work.
yes, ma'am,
You
yes, ma'am,
see, you do just go there for your blood work. You get
yeah,
the information, you send it to Brother Saheed, and then she will tell you what is going on with you. You are all in, or you need to work on certain things.
that's right.
Okay, you save a lot of money too.
All right, I got you.
Okay,
All right,
I said I'm
thank
proud
you,
of you.
sister.
Yesterday you were
Thank you so
she
very
put
much,
you on the
Renard.
spot, but you came through. So thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
so
I
very
appreciate
much,
you.
Renard.
Okay,
All right,
we'll
thank
see you
you. All
next
right,
week,
assalamu
brother.
alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Brother Renard. We certainly appreciate you joining us today. See, we have
Yes.
to continue, let's ionize our brain.
Uh
And
huh.
we have to rebuild the capillaries that brings oxygenated blood to our brain
Uh huh. Uh
so we
huh.
can make excellent decisions. We need to have more oxygen in our brain. If we do, then we'll be able to produce more neurons and neurotransmitters to make excellent decisions. And you won't end up with craving and addiction.
Exactly.
So you crave those chocolate, those Reese's chocolate, you crave those things. They become addicted. So there are receptors on our brain that will form, causing you to crave them all the time. They have to be ironized. Right in the hippocampus, that's where they're located. Every addiction has receptors right there. You ionize it, and you won't have to crave that anymore. And then
Exactly.
you can get on with your life. So getting more oxygen in our brain is very, very important. And then we ionize the calcification from the pineal gland, and
Hmm.
that it will be able to produce more uh, melatonin, serotonin, and acetylcholine for all of the energy that we need to produce. Those six forms of energy, types of energy. We have to have sleep energy. And if we don't have the sound sleep energy, then serotonin won't be released, acetylcholine won't be released, and melatonin won't be released. Then you relying on taking those sleep aids. This is what
Hmm.
happened to us. We'll be taken advantage of. So we appreciate you asking that question.
Excellent.
And we
Excellent
appreciate you being
question.
a student now at the American School of Sometimes you get more advanced information and knowledge. Because that's what we need. We need knowledge, unfiltered, straight
Yes.
from the Almighty Himself. And that's what
Hmm.
we're getting at the American School of Sometimes. Thank you so very much. You have another question before we go to another person?
No, no, that was it. I just wanted to share my experience.
Thank you.
Stories.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes.
Brother Zell. I really
Thank you, Sister
appreciate
Rita.
you
Thank you,
participating every week.
thank you, thank
Anyone
you.
else have a question for our guest before she has to leave? Mrs. Rita Taylor. We certainly appreciate her joining us today, sharing information, scientific information about why people are always tired, exhausted. And she mentioned a very important antimicrobial antibiotic called phenol that will also help us with our energy level. If we take all these therapeutic, chemotherapy, radiation, all these other therapeutic to deal with cancer treatment, it zaps all of our phenol. That's why the person would be exhausted and not have energy. Now we have a particular that can help us get the phenol back. And we have to also remember, brothers and sisters, health is all about producing enzymes. Antibiotic deactivate enzyme. So if you have to go to the doctor, have to take an antibiotic, you should come to symptometry and have it ionized, remove the effects of it. That's what you do. Get it out of your blood because it will continue to circulate in your blood forever. Don't remove it. And it be constantly deactivated enzyme. It also deactivates or compromises the bacteria in our colon that's helping us. That's what it's doing.
You need to ionize all that.
Yes.
Yeah, and that will help you tremendously. Like anything else, unless you get to the root cause of it, it will come back over and over again. So we do have the solutions, and I just encourage everyone to know that they can change if they want to. It's going to be heavy lifting, but once you lift that heavy lifting, you'll be able to see the light. And when you see the light, things are easier. But it's not a walk in the park. Symptometry is not a walk in the park. It's not a pop pill. You don't just take the pills and everything goes okay. No, you have to change your lifestyle. You have to decide that this is what I want to. You have to produce the 12 neurotransmitters that she was talking about. You have to, in order for you, acetylcholine and all that stuff, so you to be able to make the right decision. So there's a lot that we can help you with, but again, invest in your health, and that's all I'm asking you to do. Invest in your health because health is wealth. So, Brother Saheed, I'm done today, and
we certainly appreciate all your great effort, Ms. Rita.
Basically, there information on pregnancy management there, and that's a chapter that people need to know about that.
Absolutely.
So anyway, I'll talk to you guys, and then if there's anything.
Thank you so very much. We really appreciate all your great effort. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Brothers and sisters, we're going to take a short break, then we're going to come back. We have our other guest, Miss Yvette Dean. She's going to be sharing some information with us as well. And if you have any more questions, we'll be able to address your question and your comments as well. So please do not go anywhere at all. You're with Abdul Shaheed and guests. This is Optimal Health on AM 360. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Every anomaly has a cause. For generations, we've only scratched the surface of understanding mental health. Dr. Maxwell Nardi, using the pioneering science of symptometry, delves deeper than ever before, catering to the needs of cells and blood, not just symptoms. With a fresh new approach, uncover the building blocks of your health, redefining health science. Discover the underlying causes of mental anomalies. The book that's changing everything we know about health. Available now. Take charge of your health journey.
Welcome back, brothers and sisters. We'd like to introduce our next guest, Ms. Yvette Dean, a certified symptometry health coach, and her specialty is scientific recipes. Scientific recipes. So ask her a question about how to cook food, how to come up with different recipes, how to put food, different combination of food together. There's 5 food groups. We have to put them together so it make it more pleasing to ourselves. Brothers and sisters, ourselves love us in the beginning. They created us. This is what the Almighty used to create us, selves. Now, if we learn to love them back, we will not have a disease.
Yes.
We learn to love them back like they loved us first.
Yes.
Won't have a disease.
Mm-mm.
This is a concept your doctor will not share with you.
Mm.
The Almighty gave us everything, and He put everything in the ecosystem to reverse every anomaly to keep things normal. Absolutely amazing. And our cell has atomic intelligence.
Atomic intelligence.
Super intelligent.
Super.
They can do things that no man know how to do.
Oh, man.
And the more we understand them, the more we have to glorify the Almighty Creator.
Yes.
He created us perfect, but we run around here like we don't know anything.
All praises.
Absolutely. Miss Yvette. Welcome to another episode of Optimal Health on AM 360. We thank you for joining us today to share with us all about digestive issue.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
So you have the mic. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, my name's Yvette, and I am a student at the American School of Symptometry. I am also a certified symptometry health coach. You know, when I learned about symptometry, I wanted to just learn more and keep learning, you know, to now I'm in the master's program and I still want to keep learning. It's
absolutely amazing.
It's so interesting. And I guess it's just knowing about your health makes it, you know, enrichment. It makes you want to just, you know, feel rich, like more than money can ever buy. It is health. And when you go to the American School of Symptometry, you're learning. You know, you say you know God. You don't know God until you know the cells. That's how you know God. God is the cells. God is in us. It's the cells. He created everything in that cell to keep us living, to keep us functioning without diseases. He gave us air. He gave us water here on planet Earth. Okay, we got everything. We got vegetables, we got fruits, some vegetables, but everything here, tree bark, everything here helps us to live healthy on this planet. So why are we sick? Because we're not paying attention to the cells. That's why we're sick. Well, no one ever taught us. I mean, we just thought we can eat and be merry, right? We thought we can just go to dinner, go out to dinner, go to family members, barbecues, and just eat. Some people live just to eat because food is just, it's delicious, you know, but you shouldn't live to eat, okay? Because food can also be harmful. As Miss Rita was saying, you know, food is a complex molecule. It has nutrients and it has non-nutrients. Who knew? Who knew that food, simple food, bacon, eggs, chicken, steak, lamb, greens, macaroni and cheese, biscuits, cakes, it looks so good. Who knew that that little innocent, delicious looking food was harmful to our cells? Okay, to our cells. But God created us through the cells. You know, sometimes we pray on the outside to something that we can't see. We can't see. God has what, 32 different names? But God is in us. It's the cell right here, up here. This is God. This cell can rejuvenate. This cell can divide. this cell can keep us functioning. This little bitty 32 size micron, little bitty dot of a pin dot. That's God. Everything in here, mitochondria, all this is what God, nucleus, all this is what God imbued in us to keep us healthy, to do our job on his planet. He doesn't want us. God do not want us. People here, it's my time. No, it's not. Why is it your time? Where you get that from? It's not your time. If you're not 120, at least it's not your time. Because God wants us here to improve upon planet Earth. All these different ideas that's imbued in ourselves for creativity. Everyone has creativity. We just got to tap in. We got to tap into that creativity, and we all can be rich financially and healthy. But we got to tap in that, in what God gave us, that little bitty cell. So since he loved us so much that he created us through this cell, he don't want us early. 120 and on at least, because we have the knowledge now. We have the school now that can teach us. We don't have to go on the internet and know, well, what's this symptom is. Why do I have this symptom? Now, if you really want to know, on my website, scientificrecipes.com, you can go to service page and put in your symptom. We'll answer it for you with no problem. We'll tell you root cause answers. Go there, type in your questions, anything you want to know about health, type it in, and we'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Get back to you with root cause answers. Because the cells is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It's the cells. So today, I would like to talk about digestive health. Digestive health. How many of you have had digestive problems now or in the past? How many? I know I have. Have anybody ever had digestive
Every
problems?
hand probably going up. Let me put my hand up.
We all have had digestive problems.
Yeah.
Okay. So on Dr. Narte's website, on amsos.org, look up digestive issues and come along with me. Okay. Let's read on it if you're available to pull it up. Okay.
Mhm.
So have anyone, ever experienced being a picky eater? Have allergies, food allergies, and don't know why? Many of
Yeah,
us
I'm still a picky eater.
still a picky eater? Yeah. Because of what, digestive problems? You're scared you might get something because your digestion is off? Is that why you're a picky eater, or you just picky?
No, I'm picky, but the navy bean soup that I got from your recipes is
Uh-huh.
excellent. It's an excellent soup. Navy bean soup.
Wonderful. Yes, thank you.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a lot of people have digestive issues. Like they eat, fish, and all of a sudden their stomach is queasy. Like you're like, what? Why is it queasy? And then you get this knot in your side trying to digest something like meat. You'd be like, oh goodness, pass. Go ahead and pass through. Okay, but you shouldn't have to do that. That means that either you're eating the wrong combination of foods, okay? Because we're only supposed to have the 5 food groups. Some people have 2 starches. Some people have 2 proteins. No. 1 of each per meal. And you will not have digestive issues. We overeat. For one, we overeat. Okay? And then your stomach hurts. There are people who are gluten-free. There's no need to be gluten-free. Come to symptometry. Give one of us coaches a call. Come to psychometry. We will teach you how to start eating gluten again, digesting gluten again. We need gluten. That's important. Don't take it out. Come to us and we will help you digest gluten. We can do that. We can change any health issue. The cell changes any health issue.
Mm-hmm.
That cell that God imbued intelligence in to recognize when something is wrong, to warn you with a symptom. Now, whether you listen or not is another story, right? When some of us don't listen to our symptoms. Okay? Some of us become vegetarians, vegans. We try keto diets. We try fruitarian. We trying everything because we cannot digest meat, greens, shrimp, lobster. We shouldn't eat those anyway. But, some people can't digest those. Or just gluten, period. It's a whole line of gluten-free foods in a grocery store. Like, why you need a whole line? You just got to clean off. Just clean off your cells. They're congested. And once you clean them off, voila, automation just start happening. Everything just start getting back to normal. You start feeling better. You got all this energy. You're like, whoa, where did that come from? Okay, you start feeling better. And now you're excited. Like all these months I've been down and out, and now I just take a couple of particulates, a couple of molecules, and I'm feeling great. Why? Why does particular molecules help? Because over the years, we just ate, and ate. Like I said, people live to eat.
Your mic went out, Miss Yvette.
Sandwich. They can't wait till dinner so they can have dessert. Used to be my favorite part of the meal. What's dessert? Because that tasted the best. No offense to the cook, no offense. But dessert, yes. My grandmother used to always have cake on the table. Always. Pies. She was a baker. And eat all your food, Grandma used to say, so you can have dessert. So I'm looking forward to dessert, right? But who knew that food has non-nutrients? That those things have to be ionized before it reaches the digestive system. And if it's not, them non-nutrients, it's going to seep into your bloodstream and start causing havoc on our beloved cells. We love them here at Symptometry. We love our cells. We can hug them if we could. We love.
Your mic went out again, Miss Yvette.
God gave that to us and imbued it with so much intelligence. Human being can just strive. I have to learn how to eat scientifically. And this is what I teach. I teach you how to eat and how to live scientifically so you can be happy, so you can feel good, live long life for your loved ones, your grandkids, your great-grandkids. I would love to see a great-grandkid. I would love to see my lineages continue.
Your volume is choppy and your internet must be choppy.
I don't want to leave here early. So this is.
And keep going in and out. Sorry.
Sorry, we're fading in and out.
Audio.
I didn't hear what you said. Yeah, the audio, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having a bad connection over here.
Yes, that's better.
Do the best I can.
Go right ahead. That's better.
To continue. Okay, I can't control that, unfortunately. Not yet. Okay, so if you can't hear me, I'm
You're good
so
in
sorry.
that spot. The position you're in now, that is excellent.
Okay, great. So yeah. Yeah, so our digestive system, because we eat so much food over the years, it has to be ionized. It's clogged. It's congested. No one, and the person who's gluten intolerant, they reach their saturation point. Okay, they've eaten so much, and their gastrointestinal is jammed. It's jammed. So it has to be ionized to remove some of that, and you can continue to to eat lactose, which most of them are, unfortunately, dairy. We don't need those, but at least you won't have that problem in case we're ever in an emergency situation. Okay, we don't want to have any health problems at all. And what they are, they're called bond breakers. Okay, they break the preservatives, the additives that's in food, the coal tar derivatives that's in foods. You know how many colors that's in foods right now? Every time you pick up, you see a color. Those are F, D, and C colors. Those are cancer causing. They're cancer causing. F, D, and C colors, those little gummy bears, they say are for adults. No, they got colors in it, and they're not good for your kids. Okay, all the colors should be eliminated because they are cancer causing. You wonder why our young people are getting sick. There's no way kids 25, 13 should have cancer. It's just no way. Why? Because they're not eating scientifically. They eat meat straight out of a can. You go pick up deli meat and you don't heat it first. Mm. Take it out the package and put it on your sandwich. Then you put terrible lettuce on top of it. Then you put the even worse tomato on top of it. Like, be careful. You have to heat things up. But to learn it, like I say, scientific eating and leaving, this is what I do. This is what I teach. Also teach health, of course, because I want people to know about health. Okay, because there's so many things about food that the regular public do not know. They do not know. And it's for our protection, unfortunately, because food spoil, you got microbes attacking us. So they have to put preservatives in it so we can at least get a little energy from it before it spoils. Okay. So in a way, preservatives is kind of good because it kind of helps us, but we got to know how to neutralize those preservatives. And now we do. So now we can eat and be merry and neutralize, and we all good. We got to neutralize, but we have to eat scientifically. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean eat and be merry and eat what my grandmother used to bake. No, no. But we also have baked goods when you eat scientifically. We bake scientifically. Okay, we know how to neutralize, we know how to vaporize, we know how to do all that. And this diet will help you. I wouldn't even say diet, I would say live it. This live it eating program will allow you to live a long life, will allow your kids to prevent them from having cancer. We can prevent that early. Don't feed on peanut butter and jelly. That's the worst food you could feed a kid. It's peanuts. I don't care if it's in the spread or the actual nut itself. Peanuts is a carcinogen. We feed our kids peanut butter and jelly. We feed our kids French fries, salami. We wonder why they got cancer. We don't know no better. We're not trying to poison them. We don't know no better. But when you know, you know. Your cell's going to be like, nope, you already know better. Don't even try it. This is what your cells is going to be telling you when you reach for something bad, because now you know. But these bond breakers will help break up every preservative, every additive, coal tar derivative, colors, even the vaccine adjuvants that they give us. That could be a whole show. the vaccines. Okay, but these vaccines, okay, definitely, if you had the COVID, I recommend you come to symptometry. They're coming out with so many things now that's scary. Scary. They knew. They've been doing. It's scary. Okay, get bond breakers in your body now, so in the future you won't have any problems and wonder where it came from. You know, and it's just unfortunate that we got caught up in all these booby traps of planet Earth. You know, it's unfortunate, but the cells know how to do it. They know how to live on this planet with all the booby traps that we're trapped in. All the lies that we're trapped in about the foods we eat. Our cells know how to rejuvenate themselves. We just need to keep them clean. It sounds simple. It is simple. Eat, come clean your cells every season change. And just get enough is where you have a medicine cabinet, like you have your medicine cabinet in your bathroom, throw all that other stuff out and build your pharmacy with particulates. Slowly but surely. They last you a few years. When you need them, take them. Come back and get your lymphatic system clean. Come back and get your liver clean, your kidneys clean. And then go ahead and continue eating scientifically and watch you live. Watch you strive. Watch you out there playing baseball with your kids, jump rope with your daughters. You're going to be out there jumping, happy, because you feel good. Because you got many more years to live. We shouldn't have to die because of what we put in our mouths. We shouldn't. So learn, ladies and gentlemen, learn. Learn while you can. Because I know all of us want to live a long life. I do. Because I want to keep spreading the word. I want to keep spreading the word to people because everyone has loved ones. We have brothers, we have sisters, we have mothers, we have our loving grandparents. Let's take care of them. Let's learn how to cook. Let's learn how to ionize so we can take care of them, take care of us, so we all can be a family on this earth as long as possible. We shouldn't have to die early. Nope. Not even an option here at symptometry. We don't go for that. We ain't leaving this off early because that little cell right there is what we're focusing on. That's what we're focusing on. Anything go wrong, we know how to clean it up through bond breakers, all in there. We're going to get squeezed all in them little crevices in that cell. Okay? Nothing but bond breakers, energy producing bond breakers, getting in there, pushing out all that food, dissolving it. It's where you urinate it right on out. That's better than heart surgery. I would rather ionize plaque with bond breakers than have heart surgery because you got plaque in your heart because you didn't know that butter was bad. You didn't know that coconut was bad. You didn't even know that olive oil had 87% fat. I mean, yeah, olive oil, 87% fat. And they promote that as healthy. Okay? People are now, what, 50 years old and older? And symptoms still remain, despite them seeing a physician, after seeing a physician. Okay? Sometimes their symptoms worsen after seeing a physician because they don't know what to do but to prescribe. That's all they know. They know nothing about the cells. So why not come to a therapeutic that knows something about the cells, what we're made of? Why go to someone that don't know nothing about the cells? That's not logical. But if that's all we had, yeah, Okay, we'll go because that's all we have. But once you have that knowledge to know why that pain is coming there, or why your hands are numb, they become numb every so. You know, get root cause answers. Ask questions. That's what we're here for, to help you ask questions, to help you with your digestive system. Because it's so much poison out there. So much. There's salmonella poison from the meats that's undercooked. People like they meat rare. Give it to me rare. I'm a man. Give it to me rare. I can take it. I can chew that blood. Be careful. Be careful of foodborne diseases. You better cook that steak well done. Don't see no blood. You better not see no blood. That steak should be cooked well done. And no one cooks it well done but you at home. The restaurants ain't gonna cook it well done. They'll burn it, causing carcinogens. We shouldn't eat burnt meat. Slow cooked. Slow cooked. Where it's so tender that the fibers are falling apart. All these amino acids is just getting to your cells what they love. And you're producing enzymes everywhere, thousands of them, because you're giving them the right amino acids. You're not getting amino acids from restaurant meats. You're getting poisoned. But if you have no choice, take some bond-breaking particulates in your pocket. So about 30, 45 minutes after you eat, you can take those bond breakers to break all the poisons that's in that food, because we got to eat. Sometimes we can't eat scientifically. So you got to have it in your pocket, have it ready for you. The founder carry his in his pocket all the time. Don't leave home without a particulate. You might be caught in the air somewhere that air stinks so bad. We got a particulate that can clean your lungs. Bond breakers that clean all those air impurities out of your lungs. There's no such thing as COPD here because we address the lungs, the cells of the lungs. We got cells in our lungs, cells on our tongue, make food taste good. We got cells on our skin. Okay, cells are everywhere. Toes, back, we have cells everywhere. And they just want our attention, our love, our support. They want us to support them, not just eating and everything and just disregard what they need and what they want. Then I guess you can, but you're going to have a problem sooner or later. And nobody likes being in the hospital hooked up to an IV. Nobody. I'm sure some of us have been there, time or another. We've been in a hospital before because that's all we had. But we still left that hospital not knowing what happened. We just leave with a drug, but we don't know what really happened. With symptometry, you get root cause answers. Root cause answers. So that way you're going to know not to do that again because I don't want to be back in the hospital. So I'm not going to do that again. Thank you for that. We appreciate that, and I'm not going to do that again. But the key is to learn about your health. Come join the American School of Symptometry. It's just once a month. I think classes just started, so it's not too late. It's once a month to learn about your health. Once a month, 1 hour a day, once a month. You cannot beat that. Everybody got time for that. It's a Sunday, early in the morning, 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern, for 1 hour to learn about your health.
Absolutely.
Why not? Why not? I'm there. I'm there. Because I want to learn everything I need to know about who I am, what I'm made of.
Hello?
Them mosquito bites for you.
Breaking up.
Don't let them leave. You get bug bites, particulate. Break those bonds. We just scratch and we think it's okay. No, they left a poison in us. We need to ionize those out in our medicine cabinet. We need to have headache particulates in our medicine cabinet. We need to have cramp particulates in our medicine cabinet, because we will, no matter we take particulates or before we take particulates, we're going to get a symptom, because the world is full of poisons and microbes. And then we are their food.
Yes.
Humans are their food. But scientific eating and living helps you to strengthen your, because we're eating the right foods. Microbes only attack you. Microbes only attack you if you have what they want in your body.
Absolutely.
And this is what scientific eating and living is all about. We're trying to ward them off. Okay, keep us from being sick, being poisoned. All sick people are full of poisons.
Mm-hmm.
It's full of poisons. Who neutralizes those poisons? Who? What therapeutic neutralize poisons? Or do they add more poisons to you, what you already got in your body?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want it to be added. We want to get rid of. We want to get in there with them bond breakers and break them up. That's what we do. We teach you to eat, live, and how to take care of yourself. 1 hour a day. Class started. Come on. And you'll get the recordings. So you can go over it again and over it again and over it again. So you'll be like, oh, this is happening. Let me go listen to this because I heard this on this. You'll always have it. That's valuable. It's valuable. Health is valuable. So yes, go right ahead and sign up. Sign up so you can learn about God. So you can learn about God inside of you. We feel God inside of us. He's inside of us. He's not on the outside of us. We can't see him. I don't know what picture, but we can't see them. God is imbued inside us through that cell, because that cell gave us life. So let's give them love for giving us life. It's all about exchange.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about exchange. We're not giving something for free. No one's giving nothing for free. We got to take care of things. They gave us life. Now we're going to take care of them by giving them what they need to strive to keep us where we are meant to be here and for our purpose. Some of us still don't know what our purpose is. I'm finally at an age where I finally know my purpose in life. Finally.
Wow. Amazing.
Finally. You young and you go through all this, you wonder what you're going to do, but now my knowledge have beamed to my nuclear histones, and I know what I want to be. I want to spread the word to people to stay healthy. This is my calling. What's yours? What's your calling? Do you know? If you don't, it's coming. Eat and live scientifically and watch all kind of knowledge be beamed to you. Be good. Don't hurt nobody. Don't disrespect nobody. Don't be an alcoholic for sure. Okay? You do all these things, you're going to get knowledge beamed to you. You may be talented and don't even know it yet. We all have talent somewhere. We just got to bring it out of us. We don't know if it's a basketball player or baseball, or is it just the gift for gab, right? But we have this ability to learn from ourselves by just taking care of them. You know, the world got off track. The world got off track. They start creating fast foods. Make us lazy, don't want to cook. You know? But, you know, we have to be earth smart. And the only way to learn that is to come spend 1 hour on a Sunday. 1 hour. 1 hour to learn everything you need to know. And to me, that's worth it. It's worth the price, double folds, triple folds, because you're learning about your health. You have any questions?
Anyone have questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
For me?
Yes. Thank you, Yvette. Sister Yvette, I want to ask you a question. You was naming some particulates we should have in our medicine cabinet, but you was breaking up. I caught the headache particulates. What were the other ones?
So I would say headache particulates, bug bite particulates. Okay, cramps. Sometimes we get these cramps.
Is that for women? That's women then. That's women, right?
No.
Men have Charlie Hawks.
Oh, yeah.
Make you jump out of the bed.
Yeah.
You're right. What's you call that one?
Stomach aches is a cramp.
Cramps, yeah, cramps.
We have cramps in our hands. Y'all get cramps in your toes too.
Yeah,
it ain't just menstrual cramps. It ain't just menstrual cramps. It's all other cramps.
All right. Yeah. But you know, what you got more? You got more after the cramps?
Yeah, the reverser particularly.
Make sure you get. Yes. The reverse.
Yeah, when you eat chaotic, when you're out.
When you eat chaotically, when you can't.
Like you go out. You say you go out and you go see family, and then they like that's reversal.
That's a reversal. Yes. Instead of, I'm sorry, I can't eat your food. You can go ahead and enjoy.
Right. Yo, so Miss Yvette,
and then make sure you take your reversal.
All right, so Miss Yvette, I like I said, you one of my favorites that I got from your recipes was the navy bean soup, because when I came up, me and my brother, we was 5%ers. We were 5%ers, and then we learned more about the religion, but the navy bean soup is still my favorite. It's still one of the best soups that I continually make. I always make it. I have it in my refrigerator. All right.
Wonderful. Be careful as long as you don't have any kidney issues, okay?
No. I thank God I don't. Thank God I don't. But the main thing that I drink every day, I'm sipping on it now, the ginger root beverage.
Excellent.
Okay.
You did that. Yeah, you did that. You did that one, and I never turned back on that. That was that's good. And I know you said something about the names that God has. He has about 99 attributes. He probably got more, but 99. It's 99 attributes, not 32.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna correct you on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I eat one time a day, sometimes twice. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it down because I'm getting older, and I don't see no 3 times a day that we grew up on. And I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I said,
when you're young, you need 3 times a day. When you're young, because
right. Oh well, that's what they tell us. I don't even think we need it then, but maybe that does depend.
Remember now. Remember, I don't know if you remember the last show that you can have. Because sometimes you get hungry if you eat once a day. Sometimes you get hungry if you eat twice.
No, I do get hungry. I do get hungry even in between 1 and 2 times. You know what I mean?
Don't starve yourselves.
I won't do that. But sometimes it's just
eat bad foods. That's all. Don't eat the bad foods.
You gotta watch what you eat, because sometimes that that other stuff is couldn't be, you know.
Right.
And like I said, sometimes a person should fast, and I'm learning more about fasting, and I'm not talking about not just during Ramadan, but I
Immediate.
can't fast right now because I've taken medicine, so
Yeah.
I know
Careful, yeah.
I'm trying
There's
to
a way
eliminate
to
that.
fast.
I'm trying to eliminate that in my life, you know.
Yes. And there's a way to fast. We have a scientific fasting. There's
Yes.
a way to fast. You got to be careful of certain fasts. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Sometimes has a scientific fast that you can purchase.
Really.
hmm That you can purchase and you can do it right at home. Um,
Uh-huh.
Safe.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I want to eliminate like I said, I want to eliminate my ills, and I'm trying to live to 120, God willing. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. That's
God
right.
It's up to
willing.
you.
That's right.
Yes,
Up to
yes.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
right.
and hello. I had a great grand. God blessed me to see a great grand, and I held him and everything, and
Okay. That's
it
wonderful.
was
Excellent.
great. Yeah, I never thought that because I even never knew that I was even going to have children. I got married and I got children, and
Mhm.
I never thought that. I never thought that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
going through my trials and tribulations, God created a very resilient body because I
Yes.
all the abuse that I probably did to it. You know what I'm saying?
We
You
all.
know, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like I said, this science really helps me.
Amazing.
Have to create a body that could
Resilient.
clean my cells,
Resilient. Yes.
and get health and let my cells make me healthy. Because I thought health was about you eating right, doing right, but
Of course. We all do. Yeah. We
yeah,
all.
yeah,
We
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank
So
you. Thank you for your
yeah, so
question.
but anyway, your recipes they're very good. I'm glad that brother coach, brother coach, I call him brother coach. Everybody call him Abdul Shaheed, but that's brother coach. He allowed you to the least let because people should know about your recipes, and you come from a history of
Thank you.
food and
Mhm.
cooking and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you're the person that understanding the science. I'm understanding. I don't know. I'm still learning, and
Yeah. We all are.
yes,
Absolutely.
Knowledge is to infinity. Okay.
Never
yes.
stop learning.
Never.
That's right. That's right. Knowledge is from the cradle to the grave. That's I learned that. I learned that too. Knowledge is from the cradle to the grave. You know.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
So I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to put my way in. Like I said, I'm always been a person. I'm an introvert. I grew up as an introvert. So I'm trying to
No
just be
problem.
out there and just
No
trying to be out
problem.
there, take notes and speak
Mm-hmm.
what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Take notes
Yeah.
on that. So
Yeah.
anyway, I want to thank you, Sister Yvette, for
You're
us, your
welcome.
you know what I'm
You're
saying?
welcome.
And
You're welcome. And I'll see
I
you in
love
class. I'll see you in class. And
yes,
those
ma'am.
who
Yes, ma'am.
cannot make it, at least read the articles every week.
Yes.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it. I already got my printout.
Articles.
I already got I could show you my manual and everything. And I'm really taking it serious. This is my second time around, but I
Okay.
didn't take it really serious the first
Oh,
time.
it's okay. We all took a break.
I'm getting 100. I'm getting 100 on the test. That's
Okay,
Allahu
congratulations.
Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. All
Thank
right. So
Yes,
anyway,
indeed.
thank you,
Thank
sister,
you,
Yvette,
Bernard.
you.
and
Sure.
thank you, brother coach. All right.
Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Kwasi, did you have a question? Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for joining us today. I see Kwasi here.
Oh, hi, Quancy. Is he there? Quancy.
He's
Quancy.
muted.
Oh, he's muted. Okay. Well, hi,
Maybe he
Quancy.
might come back. But I
Okay.
think he had a question as well. I think I heard him in the background earlier.
Okay. All right. Maybe he'll
Anyone
come.
have a question? We have a few more minutes left, and we're going to be ready to close out, give our closing statement and closing remark.
Yeah, I have a question. This is Mansell.
Mansell,
Yes.
greeting. How's everything?
Thank
Doing
you.
pretty good yourself.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us.
Asking. Good.
Quick question. I drank alkaline water for about 20 years, and I got diagnosed with what they call leaky gut, and the food just was not digesting properly. It's gotten a lot better. I'm still not where I need to be. So, what's your thoughts on that?
sure. I'll be happy to answer that question. Then maybe Mr. Shaheed can follow up.
Yes, I follow with
Yeah, so
with-
you have some issues in there within your gastrointestinal intestines there. So they need some bond breakers, okay, to get in there and clean them out so you'll be able to eat normal. Wouldn't you like to do that? To eat normal again?
Absolutely.
Worry about digestive issues and health and cramping and you can't get up because you stuck until it passes. That's hard. And I know. I'm explaining it because I've experienced it. That's why I'm explaining it. Like I've had those experiences. Just hurry up and eating it because you got to do something else. So you hurrying up and you're eating. That's not good. We're not supposed to eat within 2 minutes. Some people shove a lot of stuff in there for a minute because they're on a 10-minute break. Like you got to be careful. But yes, sir, definitely you need some bond breakers in there because there's food particles stuck to the cell. Okay, they're still stuck to you. So even though you're feeling better, which is great. Okay, we do recommend you drinking, water at least 2 liters a day, at least, no less than. If you want to drink more later, you can, but it's according to your hypothalamus now. But at least drink 2 liters. That would help you too. Okay.
a couple of other points, Mansell.
Sure. Go ahead.
A couple other points, Mansell. when you mentioned you were drinking the alkaline water,
yeah.
was it 9.5, 10.2?
Yeah.
You see, that's problematic because we have a pH rule. If you violate the pH rule, then you're going to have a problem. We have a problem with streptococcus and staphylococcus. They have about 9 or 10 weapons that they release into your bloodstream. That's what causes the problem.
Yes.
See, our body's not supposed to be alkalized. And there are 3 places in men that's alkaline: the prostate, the blood, and the colon. That's it. Everywhere else is acidic by design. If you change the pH, then you're going to have a problem. And that's what happened. So you end up with leaky gut and other issues. We must produce 20 digestive enzymes to thoroughly digest the food groups.
Yes.
If we don't produce them, something's not going to get broken down. And our cells will not be nourished.
Yeah.
And we also have debris because there's salt in our blood. That means there's going to be debris from from the food that we're eating, and it's going to be circulating in our blood. They're going to be landing on the nerves of our intestinal tract. If the nerves have debris on them, they won't be able to communicate. Our cells must communicate. They send and receive signals. Even our digestive muscles have nerve embedded in them. This is what happened. And we have to periodically be removing the debris from the nerve ending, or no communication, no signal would be sent or received. And this is what happened. This is what the digestion is all about. We have nerve ending everywhere. And we have debris because we eat food and salt is in our blood. And the earth itself is producing debris. We just don't see it. And we inhaling it in the air. They go through our eyes, our skin, our nose. So our blood is full of debris. And periodically we have to ionize with these particulates to put things back to normalcy, to remove the debris off the nerve so they can begin to communicate, receive and receive messages for nerves and for muscle to operate properly.
Yes.
If all those things are not taking place, well, you won't be you have digestive problems.
Right.
Indigestion, bloatiness, gasiness, leaky gut, all these things. That's all it means.
Yeah, and just know that there's help.
Yes.
There's help.
What's so weird, when it hits you, you might lose 3 pounds in a day, then the next day pick up 5.
Exactly.
It's good to eat.
It's called balance. Things are out of balance and the cell need help to recalibrate. See, our cell has the ability to self-correct, self-regulate, self-clean, recalibrate, and self-perpetuate. Just keep going and keep going. But we have to help them. Clean the garbage, the sludge, the concretion, entanglement, engorgement, when all these things come together, all the things that we mentioned already that's in the food, the preservative, the additive, the cold tar derivative, the coloring, the dyes, the toxic metals are everywhere. In the water, in the air we breathe, in the food we eat. We got to remove them. We got to blunt them so nutrients go into the cells so they can operate. That's what we are missing.
Yes.
Now we have symptometry. You've already done your first and second round, and then you continue to work.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you do.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to talk with you before I do the second round. I'm getting ready to order. So
sound good. That's what we do.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, brother and sister, we about reached the end of our program. We have another program following up, the Mali Ali Kuli High. And the host is Imam Abdul Aziz from the Masjid Adam in the Bronx, New York. And their motto is, we are together under any and all circumstances.
We have a hand up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so they're going to be following our program. Well, I don't see the hand. Who's the hand?
This Sister Nicole. I just was trying to get Sister Yvette's website so I can look at her recipes and purchase some of the recipes.
Assalamualaikum, Miss Nicole. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I've been here quietly just listening, but I'm
good.
No, I see it.
Good. Excellent.
It's scientificrecipes.com.
It's called Science. I know you gave it to me, but some kind of way I missed. I couldn't find it. So it's scientific.
Yeah, www.scientificrecipes.com.
Okay.
Also see a London.
All right.
Do you see that, Mr. Shaheed?
Huh?
Thank you. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can just give me a call from the chat on the website. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just trying to formulate a list, like when I go to the grocery store and what I can incorporate what Brother Abdul have already, kind of coached me on. So I'm just trying to incorporate a few more things off of the list, and just try to, you try to take all this information in at one time. Sometimes it can be a little overbearing. So I'm just trying to take
step by step.
a little bit at a time.
Yeah,
small steps and eventually get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Step by step.
Yeah,
You get it.
if I have questions, I'll definitely reach out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Anybody else have a question before we depart? Anyone else? Okay, we're going to share credit from the people that have been helping us. The Certified Symptometry Health Coach wants everybody to see that before we depart. Of course, anyone have any issue, they can contact us. And you see our information there, email address, and also our number. You can contact us through our email, ashaheed2@gmail.com. Anyone that have a need for a certified symptometry health coach, just contact us. There's a source of every disease. There's no incurable disease, no such thing. That's help for us, brothers and sisters. We don't have to suffer. And don't be going to the doctor think they can do everything. And they use drugs. Drugs will make matters worse. They're for trauma and emergency to stabilize you. Once you're stabilized, you must take care of the needs of the cell. This is what we have to do. There's our numbers there, 678-572-7269. Please go to the website of the American School of Symptometry, and that website is amsos.org. So much information there on that website, brothers and sisters. So much information. So many articles posted there. Please go there. Daily now, articles being posted to help you in a language that you can understand, not big medical terms, language that you can understand. So please go there. There's a search engine. Just click in upon it, key in your disease, your symptom, and you'll see many articles will come up explaining to you what mistakes you made and what mistake you must correct. And we can help you do that to get your health back and enjoy optimal health where there's no disease in your body. And we also want to give credit to the people that have been helping us, our guest, Mrs. Rita Taylor. Her information is there. She specializes in pregnancy management. Pregnancy management. This is what we need to start doing, brothers and sisters. Our sisters need to have pregnancy management when they're pregnant. before they get pregnant, even to know what food to avoid and what food to eat to nourish their cells to produce the baby. It is the cell that produce the baby. They're called trophoblasts. If you don't have enough of them, or you don't give them what they need, and you deactivating them by deactivated enzyme, well, the baby gonna come here with something missing and won't be healthy, have many allergies. So you have a condition that you can remedy right now, and you don't have to be going through suffering with your child. Have a perfect baby, because we know what the cells need to do just that. So call on her. Information is there. info@pregnancymadeeasy.com. And she also have a website, pregnancymadeeasy.com. And we also want to recognize Miss Yvette, our last guest that we have here, and her recipe, scientificrecipe18@gmail.com, her email address, and www.scientificrecipes.com. She has 2 books out. Let's support our certified symptometry health coach. We spend time and energy and money going to school, learning this information about optimal health and cell-based knowledge, focuses on the needs of our cells. So brothers and sisters, we certainly appreciate you joining us here today when we share the knowledge of optimal health, cell-based knowledge that you would find nowhere else. We thank you for joining us today. We give the greeting of peace in the most excellent language. Salam alaikum. Peace be unto you. Thank you. Walaikum salam. We're going to see if we can pass the host seat to the next person. So I'm going to stick around till we have Imam Abdul Aziz to appear, or who's going to take his position. Thank you, brother and sister.